Yo, YouTube, welcome back, man. Welcome back. How y'all doing on this fine Sunday afternoon, mm, Sunday evening, Sunday morning, whatever it is, the time that you're seeing this? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. You feel me? I hope you're having a good day either way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get out. But yeah, we vibing today. We chilling and stuff. Chill reaction. You know, I say I'm gonna try not to get out of my body this reaction, but I say that every time. But it just like when you get into it, when you really enjoy what you're watching, it's just hard not to just boom. You feel me? Just get all get all in there. I'm talking about just get all in there. You feel me? Like I be all in there. Tight shit, tight shit. But yeah, let's get to reaction, man. You feel me? Let's get to reaction. Of course, I'm not just gonna drop one video. If I don't drop the next reaction right after this, it's probably gonna be 1 to 2 hours after it. Tight shit. And, regular shit, regular shit. But yeah, I love y'all. Let's get to the reaction, man. Let's get to the reaction. Today, today, we are watching Sorry Ass Superheroes. I ain't gonna lie, I did not know you could put curse words in your title. Did not know that. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I did not know that. That's kind of comp. That's kind of comp. Can't lie. Bro, pretty bold for that, and he got 34,000 views. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, it worked. It worked for him. I applaud it. I applaud it. But yeah, man, let's get to the reaction.
Superheroes, people that inspire hope, people that always overcome their biggest challenges, people who always rise up for those in need and to always portray the best version of themselves at all times. We're all familiar with what it means to be a hero. It means to have honor, it means to have commitment, it means to have humanity and to treat people with the utmost respect. But most of all, sometimes it means you have to be trash, man. Now I ain't gonna lie here, a lot of superheroes, as much as the majority are cold as hell and low-key a bunch of aura farmers, the rest of these men are just straight up goofs.
Bro, that X-Men 97 show was so good. I wasn't hip to it when it first came out, but I watched it probably like 2-3 months ago, and that show was so good. I think only one season out right now. I can't wait for the second season. If 2 seasons out right now, I can't wait for the third season. I really can't remember. But yeah, that show was so good. That show was actually really good. Like that really brought back memories from when I used to watch superhero cartoons back in the day. Yeah, that's the type of feeling I got watching that show. That was really good. Whoever Marvel need to keep cooking. Marvel don't cook often nowadays. Nowadays, Marvel really don't cook often. But when they do cook, hey, you can't ignore it. You really can't ignore it. Like I really enjoyed Thunderbolts. I still got to go see Fantastic Four. I'm just not in the rush to see it. Um, I love Superman. Yeah, I really can't wait to see what they do with that Spider-Man movie and Doomsday. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what Marvel cook up. I can't lie.
Don't even matter. Others are just there to fill in the team. And then there's overpowered superheroes who get nerfed or ploy. Pisses me off, man. I love superheroes. In general, the movies, the TV shows, and sometimes watching cold comic breakdowns are just the way to go for me. But I genuinely hate any story or superheroes. They piss me off, man. Even though at times I can understand why these characters need to be trash. It's just from a bunch of shit writing and they just get hold. So I thought today we could go over some bummy superheroes and I'm gonna just show you, man, how trash some of these man truly are. So let's get into it, man. So let me direct your attention to the one and only, the best speedster ever, the Flash. Because this guy hands down is an idiot. Now don't get it twisted. I work heavy with the CW Flash show. It's amazing. Some of the casts were cool. Cisco is my favorite character.
Amazing. Oh, let's slow down. Let's slow down. It was pretty good. It was decent. It was good because I ain't gonna lie, nigga. If I didn't care about Flash, this show was pretty bad. Like if you really don't care about the character Flash himself, like this is not good. I'm not gonna lie to you. So amazing. You feel me? Let's dial it back a little. Just a little, just a little.
So
I
the
like the show,
CGI
though.
isn't that bad for a TV
I
show.
like the
Let's be
show till
real here.
season
The
3,
story
I
was
should say.
fire. The first couple of seasons was
I
sick,
like a
and the
little bit
fights
of
were dope as
season
hell. When he was fighting species, because everything else in this show is garbage.
Oh, okay.
The
See, he agreed. Okay, my bad. I just had to wait. That's on me. I just had to wait. You right. My bad.
amount of downscaling and stupidity they gave to Barry breaks my flipping head. In every season of The Flash, between the first episode all the way to the last, this guy acts dumb as hell between that. Now I get it. With Barry being a speedster, he should win 99% of the time he has fights against anyone who doesn't have
Yeah.
a direct counter to it or isn't a speedster themselves. And I
Yeah,
can understand how hard
I
this must
agree.
be for Rise to write, since super speed is hell overpowered. But at the same time, every other metahuman he fights in the show makes me lose brain cells with the way he handles it. I swear down. This is the same guy who can travel through time, but he runs headfirst into an ice wall. You're telling me you can stop time around you, but can't
But
save
you
someone
can't.
from getting shot? You mean to tell me you can phase through whole entire buildings where you let regular robbers escape after a bank robbery?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what to say about this shit,
Every
but end it all,
I
man.
mean, every episode started off like that with a normal human beating the Flash, bro, or some trash ass metahuman outsmarting or doing something faster than the Flash. Man,
And 2 years ago when I started watching this show, I'll be honest, I didn't really care about any of this. I just wanted to get through the fodder in the middle to see the peak villains at the end, because that was where the Flash show was different. But for
see, and that's where they got me too. See, we both were stuck in that trap. It was like, bro, we really like Flash. I just want to see Flash do some cool shit. I don't even really understand the story, where I'm at, what's going on right now. I just want to see some cool shit.
all the stupid villains he was fighting between them, my brain would be on fire just even looking at the guy in certain situations. This guy used to be running at super speed mid-fight, stop running, and throw normal punches at people. Make it make sense here.
Yeah.
There's an episode where the
Yeah.
guy gets jumped by a guy with a cloning power, and the best the Flash comes up with in that scenario is to just run out of there. How is that the best you come up with? You're useless. And he used to let people get away all the time. He's that fast he can make a whole platform for himself to run on, but too stupid to use his powers in the right situations and lets every little criminal he fights get away. Bro,
Yeah,
what type of
literally
shenanigans is
every
this?
criminal.
You're a donut. You're so stupid. I've never been so aggravated at a superhero in my entire life. Only a couple of things have ever pissed me off in this existence. London being too expensive, J. Cole saying it's grippy, and The Flash being an absolute shithole. This man is in my top 3 superheroes of all time. I am a hardcore speedster glazer. This is the greatest power to ever exist. I've been obsessed with this shit ever since Sonic X, and have always said I would want to be a speedster.
Sonic S is an amazing show. You can't make me think any different. Sonic S is an amazing show, and I haven't watched it since I was a kid. But I guarantee if I go to watch it right now, it will still be an amazing show.
Yet somehow for 9 seasons of this guy's show, this man sucks using the power properly. He even sucked at saving people and they died for no flipping reason. No casualties needed to happen, knowing this is the same man who sees time differently than anybody else. He could have saved anyone and everyone he saw, but instead people were out here dying. I'm sick of this man. Now honestly, I'm definitely nitpicking here, but I want to go back to when I was speaking about poor writing. A speedster most definitely is the hardest character to write into any superhero show or movie. Their power is genuinely so broken, there's only a couple of options you can choose for them to have. Either make the speedster fight somebody with cosmic or stupid level power to the point where anybody will lose against them, make the speedster fight another speedster so they're on equal grounding, or the choice they all decide to go with anyway, make the guy a dum-dum, and we can all see what they always go with.
Yeah, but even then, they could have did so much more. There's so many good ass villains who can fight the Flash in DC, and they just throw Captain Cole in them again. You know what? Captain Boomerang too. You know what? You know who else we should throw in them? Some random nigga nobody has ever heard of. Like, it was so many just random ass villains that was my first time being introduced from the Flash show that Flash should not have been fighting. These was like niggas Batman should be fighting. No disrespect to Batman, but you feel me? Like, hey, Batman, this, like, you feel me? Like, Flash should not be fighting these niggas, bro. Flash should not be fighting. They really disrespected my nigga Flash through this whole show. The one minute, first season, he fucking fast as fuck. The next season, somehow he has gotten slower and he has to run around in that little circle in the Star Labs again. That shit pissed me off. Oh my God. if I seen that nigga run in that circle in Star Labs one more time, I think I would have literally lost my mind, bro.
Being done poorly in all superhero media disgusts me. Ever since I was a child, I've been obsessed with this superpower. Super speed was everything to me. I love Sonic growing up. The Flash is my favorite Justice League member. And speed was how back in the day you would pull in primary. All you had to do was be the fastest and you practically ran the score at that point. But now I'm at my mature age. I'm just devastated to see where the power's gone at this point.
Speaking of being fast and running to school, damn, I'm pausing a lot. Oh well. I had this nigga named Kurt Butler and that was literally my best friend, bro. That nigga was fast as fuck. In elementary school, that nigga was fast as fuck. I mean, that nigga, every time in the jail, we do the little baton pass shit, bro. That nigga, he used to beat everybody. It was dead ass nobody in the school faster than him, bro. That nigga was the GOAT. Everybody glazed his ass, bro. That shit was crazy. And then I got a little glaze too because I was his best friend. You feel me? I used to be over that nigga house having sleepovers, playing Xbox Live and everything. You feel me? So I got you feel me? I got a little glaze passed over me type shit.
Wait, it just looks good cinematically. It's horrible everywhere else. Either writers need to cut this shit and stop putting species against people with completely different powers who really ain't that easy to beat against them, or stop downplaying their powers, making them look dumb as shit. It's not like people would get tired of seeing people like the Flash fight the Reverse Flash, Zoom, or Savitar all the time. Those three carried the entire villain arcs of the Flash show. Especially Zoom. This guy's a demon, bro. This man came in on some menace shit. Finesse Barry, stole Caitlyn, deadass killed his own time remnant. This guy's a fiend. And Savitar literally carried this guy through time. He was a sick individual. I would never get bored of this. This would be amazing to see all the time. I understand that if Barry was able to go to his full potential with his powers.
I remember when that Savitar moment happened, bro. That shit was big. I remember seeing everybody talking about it. People who didn't even watch the show was talking about that Savitar moment. That's how good that Savitar moment
all the time. The episodes were only lost like 2 seconds.
The reveal and everything, seeing it was buried, like amazing. It was actually really amazing. Like, that's when the show is cooking.
So credits. However, like I've mentioned before in a previous video, there's been times where Barry's fought other people who weren't speedsters and he couldn't beat them. For example, when he was fighting Sandman from Earth 2, guess what? His super speed didn't work here. So he had to improvise and figure out another solution to beat him, which made this episode different to the rest since he wasn't moving like a bum here. The writers here actually used their brains and decided to give this guy a different scenario to tackle, which they should have been doing for the entire show. Let's be real here. As much as I rated the CW Flash, this guy was still a sorry ass, bro. Hey, but I don't want to spend the entire video just talking about one guy here. The Flash clearly has multiple issues within the show that if you're a bug out like myself who cares too much, you're gonna get pressed to everything you see. Was the show horrible? No. Or was the show the coldest DC's ever made before? Probably. No. It's just that the guy's powers are just hella
Hold on. Cause he might be cause I done heard I ain't gonna do my nigga Daredevil like that. I done heard that Daredevil show is actually pretty fucking good. So I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do Daredevil like that because I never watched it myself, so I can't vouch for it. Cause I don't care about Daredevil. No disrespect. No disrespect. I don't care about Daredevil though. But I have heard that show is actually really good. So I ain't gonna say Flash is the best one, but for me the best one have I seen? Yes. Cause I personally have tried to watch DC Heroes of Tomorrow. I have tried to watch that. I probably watched like 1 or 2 episodes there. Tried to watch Arrow. Did not like Arrow. So only one I ever really even dive deep into was the Flash. So
consistent. When he fights a speedster, somebody overpowered, or somebody who's threatening his family, he's going all out and going crazy, pulling out all the stops and finishing them in a couple of minutes. But then when he's fighting somebody completely different on the street, he gets knocked out. What's the point of this then? I'm convinced that every person the Flash fought in the show that got away was saved by the Reverse Flash, because I'm thinking there's no way this guy actually lets people get away all the time. I'm sick of it, man. I'm just disappointed, bro. We ain't never had.
Did she just step on his toe and get away from the Flash? Oh, I don't even remember that, bro.
A good speedster ever, and it's jarring, man. Most of them are just hella sorry, and it's just bare annoying. I'm tired of it, man. It's just straight arse cheeks. They're garbage. And with the Flash, as cold as he was, could have been better, man. Could have been better. Moving on to my next character, we have the legendary Fishman, Aquaman. And I personally think some of the way Aquaman can use his powers will be dope as hell. He can breathe underwater and communicate with all the aquatic.
Me personally, I don't be hating on Aquaman as much as everybody else do. I actually really like Aquaman. Like ever since a kid, I have really liked Aquaman. So I actually have I don't have no grudge against Aquaman. So this was
Animals. Imagine being best friends with a killer whale or shark. That shit's gotta be cold. His life probably looks like the movie Shark Tale, man. That should be sick. Or besides that, he sucks. His powers are lame, bruv. What in God's name could you do with this shit? Communicate to fish. What the hell am I gonna ask these man? They're fish. The man is bound to the ocean. Outside of that, what the hell could this guy do for me? If my cat was stuck in a tree, what's he gonna do? Dash a dolphin at? I don't need that shit. And who could this man possibly be fighting? He lives in the middle of the Atlantic. What goes on there? Black Manta, Patrick Star, Finding Dory? Aquaman is a straight up goof. He probably drinks kelp shakes and runs.
No, I did just say I like Aquaman, but I actually don't know anything about Aquaman at the same time, so I can't defend him. So Aquaman fans, we just gonna have to sit here and endure this. I'm not gonna lie. I can't add nothing onto this. I can't really defend him. Fuck Aquaman, I guess.
To the Krusty Krab every Friday. This guy's a straight up donut, man. I would probably have to be stranded in the middle of the ocean to actually need Aquaman.
But one thing I will say, I can defend y'all on, is he not bound to water. Aquaman is still strong as fuck outside of water. I'm pretty sure he has super strength and all that other shit. So that's a lie. That's one thing I can give y'all. I tried. Y'all can't say I didn't try. Y'all can't say I didn't try.
Aquaman's powers are purely situational. I mean, Aquaman's probably a superhuman in it, so he probably has the basic strength, speed, endurance, and durability like the rest of them. But then his actual powers are just for bozos. How would this help me? I mean, shit, Aquaman could probably hook me up with some free fish instead of running down to my local Tesco. He can devil hook me up. Because with these prices, it's long out here, man. Aquaman is the sorriest member of the Justice League. And just because Jason Momoa played him doesn't mean he's tough. At least Namor from Marvel can fly. That's a bonus. He's got the ability to soar in the sky and manipulate water like he's the Avatar. Meanwhile, Aquaman's out here trying to get Majinki with a fish. He's a sicko. Also, we need to get a bit serious here. How is this man meant to be the king of Atlantis, protector of the seven seas?
This is dirty. This is too much. The Aquaman don't deserve all this. Aquaman is not this ass. Aquaman is not as ass as he's making him.
He mashes with all the fishies, but he pollutes the ocean. The man was drinking on his way to the water and dashed the drink straight into the ocean. Brother, that probably killed one of your friends. What type of king is that? Man, ain't nobody like Aquaman. Aquaman's just trash. Now, I can't talk about sorry ass superheroes without talking about Marvel's dynamic duo, Black Widow and Hawkeye. And I'm 100% sure these guys are just...
I will say these two niggas has always been ass to me. I've never understood the hype with Hawkeye or Black Widow. Not gonna lie. Even in the shows, Hawkeye was a little cold. He hit a little arrow every now and then. Ooh. Nigga, I could do that. Nigga, I could do that. I ain't worried about no fucking Hawkeye. Fuck. And then Black Widow. Black Widow cold. She can fight. She can fight. But I can fight too. So,
on the team for diversity. Everybody else in the Avengers is a goddamn superhero. The Green Giant, Thor, Captain America, and technically the GOAT, Tony Stark. Meanwhile, you got these two bums who just shoot and kick shit. What else do they do? The most memorable parts I have from each of these guys in the whole of the Avengers series is Black Widow sacrificing herself for the Soul Stone and Hawkeye shooting the floor in Age of Ultron. How do these two even come close to the rest of the team? They're arse. Generally, what were they doing in the Battle of New York? I swear. They were just standing there when they were all circled up looking like they were going to do something.
I can stand there too. I'm a superhero. Whoa. Thank you, Black Widow and Hawkeye. Y'all have opened my eyes. I'm a superhero too. Y'all are superheroes. If Black Hawk and Widow Eye, fuck it. If Black Hawk and Widow Eye are superheroes, we are too. I mean, it makes sense. I'll give you a bow. You tell me if I give you a bow and I give you months or however long you need to train with the bow, you won't be as cold as Hawkeye? Or if I give you some fighting lessons, you won't be as cold as Black Widow? Talk to me. Talk to me now.
Man important, just to get no goddamn screen time, they're arse. Now I can get behind heroes with no powers. Normally that trope ends up in these people working twice as hard to even do the same amount of work as their superhero partners, making them even more dangerous than the superhero people. Cause we know for a fact, regular human heroes are demons. They don't hold back when it comes to fighting off crap, and they low-key beat the shit out of people. We always see people like Spider-Man and Superman showing mercy and holding back when they're trying to fight villains, just trying to subdue them and not trying to kill them in the process. But the humans, if you even look to Batman crazy, he'll put you to sleep for the next next month. This man is a criminal and dangerous. When you compare DC's human heroes like Batman and Robin to Black Widow and Hawkeye, these men will get their shit rocked. They're garbage. All in all though, Scarlett Johansson is still fine as hell, so it don't really matter type shit. But truthfully, these men are just extra space. Get them out, man. They ain't do nothing. And now, my friends, this brings me to the final individual I'll be speaking about in this video. And I hate this guy with every fiber of my being. This is the worst superhero of all time. They suck booty, they talk crazy, and they just straight up suck ass. I hate them. This person is the most despicable, deceitful, useless person in all of superhero history. So with no respect, I present to you the Immortal. And I hate this man genuinely. This guy is horrible. What has he done through the entire of Invincible? This guy is trash. All he does is die all the time. The Immortal is an absolute joker. He gets packed up every other episode and doesn't do shit besides get revived, come back, chat some more shit, die, and repeat. And the Immortal has been alive since the dawn of existence. He was best friends with Adam and Steve, only to stay the same throughout the entire history of planet Earth and just get packed off 24/7. This
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the Immortal is ass. The Immortal is definitely ass. People like to give him love. Well, he is fighting Omni-Man and Invincible, the two strongest, blah, blah, blah. Kiss my ass. You know, like, we do not care, buddy. What I will say to that, though, is I feel like the creators of the show don't like him themselves, you know? That's what I be feeling like sometimes, because I feel like bro has gotten significantly weaker since season 1. It might just be me, but I don't know. I feel like bro has gotten significantly weaker since season 1. Like, I remember in season 1, he was actually like really putting up a fight against Omni-Man. You know, he was giving Omni-Man a little challenge, but now, like they said, bro can't even defeat the Mauler twins now. Fucking, what's the little kid name? I forgot. Damn, I forgot little bro name, but yeah, little bro can defeat the Mauler twins. We see what he did to the Mauler twins. We know. Immortal couldn't do that shit. So, yeah, man. He just been having a bad showing lately. He ain't really had. I remember the last dub he got, and then when he came back, he was hating on Invincible. It just, you feel me? The writers just did not do him no justice. It literally set him up to just get shitted on.
some bullshit. He's a fraud. I thought the Immortal would have been someone special, you know. Since his first episode debut, I thought he would have meant something and been a good character for the cast. I thought he could have been an inspirational individual till he died, then came back, died again, then came back, then got packed off in the future, and then died again. This is some horse shit, man. But the worst thing about the Immortal, even more than him getting packed off as much as how many times you probably take a shit in a day, is his relationship with Duplicate. I swear to God, these two absolutely disgust me. They're genuinely both just the definition of useless. I'm sick of these men. They act like they're so different.
Yeah, and this relationship did not make it any better. This is when I started getting on the hate train. Like, bro, ain't gonna lie, you ass, Duplicate ass, and y'all annoying as fuck. Like, just go off in the woods like y'all would and go fuck each other. We don't even really need y'all. Y'all really don't do nothing for the team. Duplicate, she be fishing for sympathy every 2 seconds, talking about some, I went just through much with the Lizard League as y'all did. No, you did not. You wasn't even really there, turns out. You wasn't even really there. Rex literally got a bullet in his head. You did not go through as much as Rex. The other girl, she literally almost got swallowed alive. You did not go through as much as them, baby girl. Stop it.
Everyone, and when Duplicate was out here trying to justify to Rex why she was with Immortal, she was like, he's done as much as me, Rex, that's why we're together. So you man bonded over trauma. That's the last reason anyone would get into a relationship. Right. And Kate doesn't even die for real. She keeps her clone stored in the back. She's a liar. And I really don't understand how the hell the Immortal and Kate survived the end of the Invincible War. But my god, Rex Splode died. How the hell did Kate and the Immortal survive this shit? But Rex sacrificed himself. No man, that's some cheese right there. And then the Immortal had the balls to even say, I'm done with this shit. I'm retiring, bro. Retire from what? Coming back again? You're useless. He said it like it would have some grave impact on the entire world. Like everybody would give a crap. Like he was so important. He had some giant on statue in Chicago. When the only giant.
Yeah, he did say he retired. Like we was no Immortal. No Immortal. Y'all heard Immortal. We don't care, bro. We don't care that you retired. We been told you to retire, but in fact, we told you to retire in season 2. when you came back.
Achievement this guy's ever had in his life is probably being in a flipping Happy Meal. He said it like the whole of Cecil's government agency would be upset. But Cecil's probably out here twerking in joy. He doesn't have to burn taxpayer dollars on reviving this fodder character. You're not important, bro. I swear you don't matter. I don't understand how the Immortal didn't try to go through some gigantic bulking phase or some giant training montage throughout his whole existence on Earth.
Yeah,
this man got progressively weaker every season. He's been on this goddamn
I
planet for
literally just
eons,
said
literally
that.
watching the sun set and the moon rise for generations. The man is a certified unk, so how does he always get beat up? I've said before that Invincible is a complete victim. This man gets his ass handed to him 9 out of 10 times in every fight, but at least he can somewhat hold his own. The Immortal will throw a 1-2 and just get decapitated in less than 10 seconds. What is the point of you? And when he came back, I don't understand how he became the leader of the Guardians of the Globe. I don't care if he's an OG member or if he was the leader before. This man can't be no leader or talk crazy to anyone when his mustache isn't even connecting. He just looks like a caveman. This is a sick bum. I don't even think I need to spend too much time talking about this man. I think it's obvious from the whole community that this guy is just a loser. The Immortal and Kate are some of the biggest bums in superhero history. I don't even want to class them as superheroes. Superheroes is too big of a title for them. They're just there to bring balance to the cold and decent superheroes in Invincible. Because let's be honest here, there always needs to be balance. Because with no balance, there can be no peace. And with no peace, there can only be problems. That's a legit quote. I made that shit up today. But Bun Kate, Bun the Immortal, and these men are cheeks. They're horrible. But now we at the end of the flick. And these were some sorry trash superheroes I had to speak about today. If you got any more or disagree with the people I mentioned in this video, write in the description below. I appreciate
Tight shit. W big on some shit. W big. We always react to some fire ass vids though. Yeah, I like that. But y'all take care and have a good day. I'll see y'all later.